What did you think of the One Piece live action?
Oh, I've seen like bits, like you cannot avoid on social media.
Yeah,
You've seen the bits, but I haven't like watched through the entire thing. But I'm glad like it's being popular.
Yeah,
but I feel like the point of having a live action adaptation is just to bring more normies to like anime and
I
manga,
mean,
right?
that's pretty much what it's
Right?
done. You know, that's
Right.
pretty much what the One Piece live action has done.
Totally.
That every other live action has failed at.
It doesn't really need to please fans, but it's great if you can.
Well, it's gotten so many people who had maybe heard about One Piece, but never had the courage to like start the manga or start the anime to actually be like, oh, let me just like take a little like quick taste test of this. And then I have a lot of my friends and you know, Gant, and I'm sure Connor does as well, where like
I've no friends.
never never had any interest in watching anime or reading manga or anything, who watched the live action One Piece and was like, I might give it a go now.
Oh, cool.
You know, so I think that's a pretty successful live action adaptation.
definitely.
If it does the opposite effect, like say Dragon Ball live action or Attack on Titan live action or any of those, then it's like I think you've just kind of failed as a.
There was somewhere I could like kind of show anime people and be like, and hide all the weird shit in the closet for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, just watch that. Don't worry about the horse idol anime. Don't ask about that.
Hey man, the Horse Idol anime was like entry level stuff.
Like Uma Musume.
Uma Musume.
yeah.
Which is actually really well animated.
It's
and one of the
actually
best
a
shows.
good show.
Yeah.
In terms of the idol stuff, which I'm not a fan of, Uma Musume was actually kind of good.
But it's such a weird fucking thing to explain to people who don't.
There's so much. Explain B-Stars to a normie.
Right.
Beastars are great.
Imagine me being a Mushoku.
Mature Zootopia.
Yeah, I was thinking about the same. I was like, yeah.
Imagine me being a Mushoku Tensei fan, being like, okay, so the latest arc, he gets erectile dysfunction, but actually, that's a deep fucking character study that goes somewhere and adds to his characters.
Well,
I swear to God, guys, I swear.
It was actually hinted at in season 1, but everyone just missed it.
I think more men could help with that.
Help.
We need more representation for men who can't get enough.
I don't know. You go to America, and I swear every second commercial is an erectile dysfunction like commercial. It's so weird where it's, you know, they can
Do you have trouble getting it up?
kind of like that. Yes.
Side effects may include male pregnancy. It's like just some fucked up shit, you know.
But no, yeah. There is a lot of weird sides to anime. Do you want that weird side to disappear, or do you just want more people to accept that is a part of anime while also, you know, acknowledging
definitely the latter. I think like no matter what the West or like anyone says, normie or not, you know, when they look at some of the weirdest shit that comes out of the anime world, like Japan's not going to stop doing that shit, right? Because obviously they can do whatever the fuck they want to stand out, right? But I think all I want as a manga and anime fan is to just be like, all right, you don't have to like this shit, but just leave it alone.
Yeah.
You know, and if you want to check it out, then by all means go for it. But if you don't want to, hey man, that's fine. There's 1,000 episodes of One Piece you can go watch. It's totally cool, you know.
Yeah, I think there's a definite separation between it's like the shonen normal fans discovering the rest of anime that's become a thing. And you know, I like, to me, I always mentally like separated, oh, this is the stuff I'm meant to take seriously, and this is the stuff I'm like, this is just fucking weird.
Although I say that, but I swear every year just there seems to be like a new title that is kind of hinted at, being like, oh, there's an anime adaptation that's coming out of this, and I read the title and I go, oh, I can see why people think anime fans are fucking weird. Like, you just read the title of some of these shows and it's just like, yeah, you know what? That is
about the latest thing you tweeted about.
Yeah, that like people got on my
masturbated
ass.
to my sister or something.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on,
some of the
I'll pull it
titles,
up. I'll pull it up.
Even the monk category I just mentioned earlier, it's like there are some like get pregnant or get pregnated on
so
the side.
I tweeted out earlier this month, I just said, titles like this remind me why people think anime fans are weird. The title is My Little Sister is the Best Masturbation Material.
That's the one, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Alternative title, My Little Sister is the Best Fap Material. And I'm like, okay, look.
And I'm like, this is not a doujin. Why?
Yeah, this is not a doujin. And like, it's getting an anime adaptation. I'm just like, okay, I can see why normies think anime fans are weird with this kind of shit. I totally get it.
Unless this is some kind of plot for like euthanasia. I don't see how this could go well.
You know, the term for like a fapping material in Japanese can be okazu. And okazu means just like something that you eat as side dish. Like that's how you can keep eating your rice. But main thing is like our staple is rice. And you cannot just eat rice. Like you want something else, like you steak or something else.
Yeah.
So okazu is something else that would encourage you to keep eating rice.
Yeah. That's the Japanese word for fat material.
So it's not like in Japanese, the title doesn't sound too bad.
Because it's something that aids you in your masturbation.
That's
literally where the word comes from. It's like you could just eat white rice by itself, as in like you could just fap with just your mind, but why don't you have something on the side that could help you with that?
It works,
that's,
right?
That's where the word
rice
comes
is white, so it kind of.
I mean, I didn't think that far ahead.
I could never eat rice again. I'm just gonna think of cum every time I eat rice.
That's my favorite Japanese word. It's just whoever came up with that word is a genius.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Okazu, chat okazu.
So what's the plot?
What do you think?
It's
Do I have to explain it to you?
It's self-explanatory.
It could be
okay, you know what? Let's look it up.
Can I hear a synopsis at least?
Sure.
It can't be that bad, right?
I mean, you're not be surprised by the emote content because there's Oreimo already, right?
He loves Oreimo.
I mean, okay. I will be that one Oreimo defender. Where I'm like that was what opened up the floodgates, I think. But a lot of people watch that and forget that it was like a cool story about otaku culture back when an environment where otaku stories just weren't as mainstream as they are now.
Can we just have a hands up? Who is an only child here again? Hands up.
I actually have a big brother.
So only child got. That's why I can't.
I would just like to say, when I looked up the title of this show on Google, one of the first things that came up was Oreimo episode 14.
Episode 14.
Yeah, I actually can't find like my anime list for this show.
I don't think it's getting an anime. I think it's just getting a light novel or a manga.
It's a light novel or a manga.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine writing a light novel about jacking off to your sister.
Yeah.
How bored do you have to be?
I mean, if there's a market for it, it was like interesting. It was like very interesting hearing Joey's interview with the Reader of Healer author, where respect the hustle. There, he was like, there was a market for it, and he provided the material for the market.
Yeah, he just. All right, here we go.
Yeah, but so I think the market shouldn't exist.
True. It should be more niche.
I feel like maybe we shouldn't have this market.
Some things I think you should shut it down. Should be kept. Some things I think should be kept in like the hentai kind of category. Where it's just
oh my god, I don't know if I can read this synopsis, bro.
Oh no.
This might have to be like Patreon.
How about Mudan can delete the selective moments?
Okay, all right, Mudan, good luck. All right, I'm gonna read the synopsis verbatim.
It can't be. How bad can it be?
So I guess the synopsis is told from the perspective of the main character.
Is it a light novel, by the way?
Yes, it's a light novel. It's a web novel.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, this is the synopsis verbatim. Miyu, my own sister, catches me to my favorite sister erotic game. She's always cool, straightforward, and a bit salty, but for some reason, she ends up helping me.
No!
In what way?
This is a hentai. This is no way. This is a web
It gets
novel.
worse.
It gets worse.
I began to on my little sister's skin and have her touch it. After a lot of skinship, now I can't bust a nut unless I'm thinking of her.
That's the total hentai.
That's the synopsis.
Damn.
I don't mind
Mudan,
if
please censor that. I don't want that audio on the internet.
I don't mind if something like this exists. If it's just like in the hentai category.
Yeah.
But
If it was a hentai, understandable.
I'm
weird,
like,
but understandable. But this is a web novel.
Yeah.
As in, this is a web novel. So, like, there's no images.
Has it been explained that they are biologically not related?
You know what? I think that's the least of their concerns.
Because on Oreimo for the game, they had to do that, right? They had to be biologically unrelated for the game, PSP game.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a PSP game?
Wow.
Yeah, there was a PSP
There's a
game.
PSP like visual novel for it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is not good.
Did the anime make that distinction?
Oh no, only for the game because the game should be more mainstream.
Like you're beating one out thinking, oh man, it's so good they're stepsisters.
Yeah. So actually for the game, they actually get married and have a kid. or two. Yeah, in the
Yeah,
game.
in the
Because
game.
they're not biologically related.
In the anime, they don't get married?
It's a spoiler.
Spoiler, but they do.
Well,
No.
you know,
They
have
don't.
a
fake
wedding.
Yeah.
The only thing that can
but-
stand in the way,
Yeah.
the Japanese government.
yeah. They just kiss in the anime.
Oh,
In the very end.
We would have gotten away with it if this was Alabama.
what the fuck was that other thing you made me read?
What?
You made me read one.
That was a dojin.
That was a dojo.
Oh, yeah.
What
Okay.
was that? Oh, okay, so that was like a fan.
That's not canon.
That's
Oh,
not canon.
fucking
That's
hell,
not canon.
okay.
That's the whole point.
I don't think the
Jesus.
game is canon either, right?
No.
I don't think the game is canon.
Was this the Oreimo?
No, I think it was just for
universe?
maybe somebody who is older than 12. Like it's a game, so anybody can. play that,
Yeah, I
right?
guess,
It's not
but
allowed game.
it's still weird though.
Look, at least Domestic Girlfriend had tact and
Yeah.
plot and character development.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
trust you.
Especially with those sunglasses on, I don't want. Do not talk about.
Next time you talk about it, you gotta be smoking a Cuban cigar.
Yeah. Let me talk about why domestic girlfriend has tact.
Gotta understand the thing about the domestic girlfriend.